This is my day. I'm gonna do things my way. This is my day. I'm gonna do things my way. If you believe it, say it. You're gonna make it. Say it. If you believe it, say it. Yeah. This is my day.
Is it the running man?
I don't know what it was. All I am is very excited that it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Hey, hello. This is Trending SA, where we dissect and interrogate issues that are trending in South Africa. And we spill the tea left, right, and center, and we sip the tea, and we throw the shade, but mostly we give the love. We also drop the mics every now and then. Now, I must just tell you, we are not live today because it's Friday, and we also need a break.
We do, sweetheart.
Hey guys, like, I'm tired.
Wait, so while people are watching us here,
Yeah.
we're actually out.
What are you
different
doing?
about.
What are you doing
Right now.
I'm doing
Right
this
now.
right now,
I'm
but
probably-
also I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
I'm
But also,
probably-
I'm on your couch.
Yeah.
Hi.
On whose couch?
My grands.
Oh, okay.
Boring.
What are you probably doing?
I'm working.
Okay.
That's all I do. All I do is work.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Okay, so this is Shaka Sisulu. Yeah, you took a holiday.
Yeah.
That's what you did. You went and you
Welcome back.
re-energized.
Welcome
Yeah.
back,
And
my
now
friend.
you're back. And louder than ever. Shaka's
She
bad,
is
everybody.
rejuvenated.
Yes, lock it.
Oh, my
This
goodness.
is Miss Cooney Roberts. I like better and better every day, girl.
Yeah.
I know you're so
The makeup
gorgeous.
artists, they rock.
Yeah, but also genetics. You
Yeah,
rock.
yeah.
I'd like to thank my mother.
Hello.
I'd like to thank my lovers. Oh, sorry, my mother. I mean.
What?
Okay.
Please
And
ignore me.
this
Oh,
is
200
Nina
years.
Hasty. And I, of course, am Pabi Muloy. Welcome to our show. All right,
How
my
much are you paying these guys? They just like erupt.
We're fabulous.
They're like a volcano waiting
like-
for you.
no. These guys are genuinely applauding. That one is paid. That's all I'm saying. All right, so we each have a set of issues or one issue to tackle today. So let's go straight into it. Nina, what's trending on your timeline?
Issue. I'm talking about Ifani.
Imani.
Hi, Mani. The guy with the square glasses. I once ran into him at a shop and I was like, I love your square glasses. And I'm a fan. But now we're friends.
What did he
because
say?
everybody's my
Oh,
friend. After
really?
a break from music, Ifani is back. I'm so glad. This is the man who sold gold and then made it into grills. He didn't really. In one day. Okay, then he dropped the mic and then he bowed out for a while, and that's who we're going to be talking to.
Nice one.
funny.
This is Cooney Roberts.
Well, I am with Nina. I want to celebrate uNganga. Kaloku ngumXhosa uIfani, so ndifuna ukuthi ndiyakuthanda. He has been welcomed back on other less significant media platforms. I don't know why he bothered to go there, but hey, but he isn't fully welcomed back into the scene until he has been inducted back by the Trending SA Revolutionary House. So he's here today to receive our official welcome back. Why did he quit the game? Why is he back? We'll find out later on the show. Stay tuned with it.
Excellent. Shakalaka.
Always have a name for me.
You know, I don't even think about it. It
Yes,
just comes out.
let me remix it. The only thing I want to talk about is like, Ifani, what happened? One day, gold. Come on, tell us the story.
Hey, Shara, you know what needs to fall?
What?
Your shade.
No,
Your shade must fall.
actually, according to Twitter, what else must fall is data. Data
agree.
must fall. Sorry, data. Data must fall. Data prices are too high.
Is
Yeah,
data and data the difference between Z and Z?
it's difference
That
between.
actually is a good point. It could be. But I've often been
It
told
is.
we say data.
In South
It
Africa.
is.
Yeah.
In South Africa, don't we say data?
But I
Data.
naturally
Data.
feel like we say data.
Yeah.
It depends who I'm around.
Okay, when you're around people who don't
Around
have
scrubs,
data.
it's data. Huge
Yeah.
data.
So
When I'm around like Fabulosity, data.
I've got data. So
Yes.
if you have data and you have Snapchat, you don't worry. You don't say data must fall. So data must fall.
data,
We're gonna unpack that. We're gonna unpack a number of other like chill-less moments that you guys have shared with us this particular week.
Hey, even you know what must fall? The word unpack.
Yeah.
We're going to unpack this. It's like, you know what unpack feels to me? It's like
Waste my time.
we need to talk. That's what unpack
Waste my
feels like
time.
to me. Like,
Wait, Nina, we need to talk. Is usually what a lady says to a guy
oh,
before the breakup. What's happening in your life that you keep hearing this thing? So that's it for me.
Thank you very much.
I want to unpack.
Shaka. Now, I'm going to unpack Marriage Week in Mzansi. Indeed, this is the season where a lot of people tie the knot. I don't know about you, but looking through social media, it's just like September is the go time. And everyone...
it was the 4th of September.
Dun,
A day I'll always remember.
dun.
That
dun,
was the day
dun.
that my boyfriend got married, Jim.
Hey,
No, I don't know
Slit your
these
wrists.
songs. What was that song?
I know
It
the
was a
original
made-up
version.
song. I made it all up.
you just gotta go with the rhythm. Go with
Oh,
the flow.
sorry. It was the 4th of September.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so I don't want us to talk about marriage per se, but I want us to talk about the actual weddings and the wedding traditions, right? So things that we sing, things that we do, things that we take off, put on. Why do we see each other or not see each other? Why does a bride carry a bouquet? Why do we throw it? What's a garter for? What's happening in the world? So these are just a few examples that we'll be looking into and the origins of these wedding practices. There's some very interesting facts, so stay tuned for that and everything else that we've got going on. You can join in the conversation. As always, we'll be back after the break. It was the 4th of September.
This is my day. This is my day.
Welcome back. This is Trending SA, and we're in the wedding spirit. I can guarantee you that you.
I love that.
That's what they do.
No, that's what you do.
No, it happens.
Listen to this.
I'm ready to be that auntie that is walking, that is
First
sending
step,
the kids off.
mommy.
Yeah.
Second step,
Auntie.
auntie. Anyway, so listen, I can guarantee you will definitely be attending some weddings
Yeah.
during this season.
This is the season.
I hear a lot of them even go on into December.
All the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
It is wild. All right, so I thought we'd share some aspects of wedding traditions. We're not going to get
That
into...
was mutilating extra.
Thank you. So we're going to focus on the quote-unquote white wedding, right?
Yeah.
And then next week we'll do our cultural
wedding.
weddings. So where we'll touch on what ululation actually is and that
Can
kind
I
of
do
thing.
some Serbian things next week?
Yes, Nana.
Okay, cool.
What, like
We
what?
shoot guns.
No, man, that's not a wedding.
No, it's a real thing.
It's a real thing in your life,
No,
generally.
no.
'cause you're like gangsters.
At Easter, we shoot guns. At weddings, we shoot guns. We shoot guns.
Wait,
You know what kills me? The
isn't
way you
Krecha-
even go, we shoot guns. Like, hey, yo, we shoot
Isn't
guns.
Krecha a Serb?
No, Krechas are Ukrainian.
No.
Aren't you cousins?
Hey, I'm not related to that.
Maginza. All right, so these are some of the things that are done all around the world, and we're not quite sure what they represent. So we're going to share one or two things about what we do at weddings. So let's start with the actual phrase, tying the knot.
Like tying the knot around the noose around your neck before
Sure.
you get hung up
Hey,
for 20
this
years
guy.
in limbo before you
Sure.
actually realize what's good for you and you actually walk away.
Sure.
Wow, guys. Okay.
Why
What's
was you
a match?
tired?
Or someone comes and kicks the chair. You're done for.
And you're
Isn't
done
it,
for.
guys? You guys like pessimists. What isn't it? It's like, listen here. I have dreams. I'm a romantic. Yes.
Of what?
And I'm running
Of
out
getting
of time.
tired.
A lot of people have dreams.
More flavor. Just saying, Oh, he's
You
so
know what?
cute.
It's like
Guys-
you shot pa, Caesar.
Oh yeah, no.
That was like July. That was very July. That was very July. We are now in a
Listen here,
different
I
month.
actually met Mo Flavor in real life yesterday.
You want his
I was
babies?
so nervous, and I had this scuffed-in full of like berries and nuts, and then I just went, "Do you want some nuts?" It was
Do you
so
want some nuts?
awkward.
And he
Yeah,
was
and then
like,
he was
"No,
like,
I could give
well,
you
don't
some."
you want? Are you? It was awkward, and then I tried to hug him like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and it was awkward. Anyway, so I won't be marrying him anytime soon, I'm sure.
Can we bring him on the show? Because that's what we do with our
Oh my
crushes.
gosh, guys.
I think
I'll
so.
die.
But-
I'll die.
So, would you like to continue
Yes,
tying the
la
knot?
la, yes,
It's,
la la.
These cultures, Celtic, Hindu, Egyptian people, amongst others, I'm sure, where the hands of the bride and groom are literally tied together during the wedding to demonstrate the couple's commitment to each other and their bond.
Trying
Why
to
is
be
the pen
romantic
here?
with Cooley, and Cooley's passing him a pen.
I want to say something about that white wedding dress.
Yes, what's up with the white
The white wedding dress, you know, of course, represents virginity and purity. I mean, come on now,
Hang
guys.
on, sorry. This is a beautiful dress.
That is a beautiful dress, but I don't understand why they've got to be
She
white
was spray
and
tan
representing
before that photo
virginity.
was
Because
taken.
when no, y'all aren't.
Wait, are you saying that the white
It should be
means
off-white.
that whoever's wearing it is a virgin?
Yeah, that's the implication.
Which means that no one should ever wear a white dress, as far as I know.
No, man. Actually,
people
where
that
it
you
came
know.
from, I tell you where the white dress came from.
Yeah,
it was
tell
actually
us.
Queen Victoria
Queen
in
Vic.
the 1840s. Okay,
her.
yeah. She was the first one who decided to wear the white wedding dress. Before then, brides just simply wore
Whatever.
their best
This is
dress.
like-
Okay,
Just throw
so it's not
something
really
on.
virginity.
Yeah, no,
There's
it's
so
not.
much pressure on the women.
Yeah.
They're always pressurizing women.
Yeah. Also, have you had virgin situations? They're not very good. Anyway, so
Wait.
Shaga, it says it's useful.
I want to talk about the garter next. Do you know about the tradition of the garter?
The
And hang
garter.
on, so that's the garter. It's like a rubber band.
smelly-
Sounds like garter,
Sweaty.
2 syllables.
And it goes on
Garter.
your lurg.
Did you just make a data joke?
Data must fall, garter must fall.
Garters
Nice
must
one.
fly in the air, actually.
Okay, how does it work?
Because they get taken off. So what happens is that, like, after the wedding, the groom goes under the table.
No.
Okay, let me not do that here. But the groom goes under the table, and between her legs.
My life is in danger because he wants to die, so get on the chair or under the desk.
Die to get on the table.
I'm trying to get under the table.
Okay, Nana. We
All
do it
right.
during the break.
And then he pulls the garter off from between her legs and whatever. And then he,
Between her-
flings it
her
in the
leg?
air. Yeah, takes it off her leg and he like whips it in the air, throws it behind him, and then all the bachelors have to like vie to catch it. I've caught it 7 times, 7 different
What?
weddings, I must
Oh,
say.
that's what happens when you go to a wedding with your own garter in your pocket. You throw it.
No, I just happen to be the tallest guy in the room.
Oh.
And also, generally, if you're on a date, it's a good idea to catch the garter.
Oh,
It doesn't have like.
No, because women. The legend is whichever guy catches the garter is next to get married.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the bouquet, though,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
When the bride throws the bouquet, and then all the single ladies. Sorry, I have to do this.
Sorry, Lala.
All the single ladies. Okay, enough of that.
I've never done that dance.
I don't know, but I think I got it all wrong. Anyway, so.
But here's the
But the
thing.
difference between the bouquet and the garter, right? The garter was like a thing called a tradition where they had called flinging the stocking.
Yeah.
So he would go up, the groom would go up to a room and then take the stocking out, obviously to tell everybody that, yeah, it's going down.
Did it?
And then
down in the
that thing
DMs.
became like a prized possession, I think, obviously, because people are thinking, wow, if there must be magic in it because she got hitched and I want to get hitched. So
Can we just go back to the 1800s? Just imagine in the 1800s where I don't think aqueducts had been invented yet, and European people weren't known for their.
Hang on, we didn't have aqueduct, but we
Cleanliness.
washed. We did not have aqueduct, but we washed in Africa.
But here's the thing.
Nah.
These individuals who started these traditions did not wash. And I'll tell you how I know. Because I did research on the bride's bouquet. So it's a pretty thing that you carry.
Okay.
But it had a practical reason back in the day. It was born out of necessity to neutralize odor.
Do the stanky leg. Do the stanky bride. Do the stanky bride. Stank.
thank you,
All right, so I'm told that people back then actually were like stinky winkies, and they would carry the bouquet because the bride wanted to smell good for a change on her wedding day.
Washing was not an option.
Not an option. Well, listen to this. So you take your annual bath in May,
Imagine.
and that's why the weddings actually usually happened in June because you just had a bath
Once
now
that
Oh,
year.
my
in
God.
May. So they carried these things to mask the odor.
I must say one thing, guys.
Yes.
How patriarchal was this society? Because I'm sure both the men and the women were stinking. Why is it that the woman had to
Because
hold
it
the
was probably
bouquet?
Why
Expected
do
from
we
a
have to
man.
wear bras? Why do we have to wear makeups? Why do we have to straighten our
I
hair?
can go into the logistics of that, but
the
I
bras,
think
yeah,
that
I
might
can-
just be just.
I just think that men will probably, they didn't want men holding bouquets because it wasn't masculine. And also because they thought that, hey, it's okay for a man to stink. Oh, he's rugged, he's a man, he's supposed to be like a bear. Was that scary?
Yes.
a little bit.
Levels.
Okay, so but
What about the throwing of the bouquet?
okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about. So okay, the tradition started because traditionally the bride was seen to be lucky. Oh, lucky girl.
the shame
Dun,
and the
dun, dun,
bouquet.
dun, 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 dun. I like a Hammond organ. Anyway, so so this is because it just adds drama.
Yes.
So the guests, what would happen is the guests would actually be compelled to like rip pieces of the bride's dress off to get a piece of that luck. But then eventually, make a noise, Shaka. Make the noise.
Please continue.
Because he gives like behind me. So the people would like take pieces of the dress like to keep good
Savages.
luck. So in order to save the dress, eventually what would happen is the bride would just throw the bouquet and say, "Okay, there, just take some of that, you savages."
Imagine
The ring.
ripping your Vera Wang.
The ring.
Imagine ripping
Imagine.
your like whew.
Well, it has
Your
to get
Christian
ripped.
Louis
It has to
Vuitton.
get
Yeah.
ripped.
High thumbs up. And then, of course, then there's the ring. It's called a ring for a reason. And it's on a certain finger for a reason.
So the ring finger, which is supposed to be, apparently, there's a vein that goes directly from there straight to your heart.
That's very clever, Nana. That's very clever. The ring serves as a stop nonsense to thirsty bachelors out here. But of course, you know a lot of people remove them.
No, they're actually invitations nowadays. which
There
is
are
fine.
invitations these days.
Yeah, they're like, hi, I can be married.
On some, like, I can break that marriage. I like your ring. How's your wife doing?
Yeah, I like your
Hey,
ring.
you naughty girls.
Wow. Okay.
No, I think that's what they said on the first show. Like, hi, Shaka, I like your hands.
I like your hands.
We've covered the bride somewhat, but what about the groom? Let's cover the groom.
Okay, well,
Nina?
that's a big thing.
The groom.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a cheese curl.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay.
I actually fell off my chair.
Okay, so
Wow,
the thing,
a cheese
I
curl.
think the most important thing about the groom is the bachelor party
Oh,
the
yes.
night before.
Okay.
Well, you shouldn't do it the night before, trust me.
I mean, why would you do the night before? Unless you're drinking milk.
Well, here's where it came.
Only if she's pregnant. Sorry.
Okay, guys, I want to tell you very quickly,
When do
right?
you start making milk? When does the milk come?
Okay, so the bachelor party
What happened to us?
came from
we rewind?
Sparta. Can we pause this live show?
Sparta, ahoo.
You remember, like Sparta from 300? Ahoo, ahoo, ahoo. So before they got married, they had one big raucous party where they could ahoo, ahoo, ahoo,
Stab the ground.
ahoo, ahoo.
Was Jared Butler?
Okay. We get what
One
our
last
was.
time.
I didn't get it until now.
Oh my gosh. And you know, in those days, boys, girls, boys, girls, boys.
Oh, nothing's
like
changed.
those.
Nothing's
If you
changed.
look at today's bachelor party.
Well, listen, this has been very enlightening.
Sorry,
and I
guys.
shall carry forward the idea of the cheese curl all my life. That was the most wonderful thing to think about. Thank you, Shaka. We're going to take a quick commercial break here on Trending SA. We're going to talk about traditional weddings on another day, as I mentioned a little bit earlier on. But make sure you stick around, because when we get back, we all know Mzansi has zero chill, but we want to know how little. Why do we have zero
Which
chill?
I grow my chill.
All right, at Training SA on 3. We'll see you just now.
This is my day. This is my day.
We're on television because this is Trending SA on television. We are your lunchtime companions, and we're on YouTube as well, and we're everywhere on the internet. Sometimes we behave as if, well, you
know where
don't
we also
quite
are?
deserve the internet, right?
You know where we also are, Pubby? We're on the escalator at the SABC. I saw the
Yes.
poster of all of us.
We're becoming more and more
I saw the thing on your Snapchat.
Oh,
Yeah, like you showed us.
but I just focused on my face, sorry.
Oh, Nana, that is such a rock star move. Come, high five. That is so cool.
Well, the reason I saw it on my Snapchat is because I can afford Snapchat. I mean data.
Pubby, over to you.
Whoa, shades.
This is absolute shade. there.
We're going to be talking about why we don't deserve the internet and why we don't deserve data and why we
Yes.
don't deserve friends.
Yes. Friends like this.
Listen, guys, do you see this trend? I mean, I know you saw it, but I just have to introduce the topic like that. Did you see this trend? Starting about 2 days ago, data
we're
must
professional.
fall because we're professional and we do the links right. So data must fall trended 2 days ago, and of course everyone's complaining about how expensive data is, but also how certain networks, we see you, Red Network,
Yeah.
just chow the data. People had pictures where they were like, how? They would show, you know, the message you get when you've reloaded. Then there's a message that says, you have reloaded 100 megs. And then
Is that
five,
the voice that it uses?
that's in my head.
Oh, okay.
That's what it sounds like, automated voices. Then 6 minutes later, there's another message. Your data has expired. Or is it finished? Depleted. And then guys are like, how? How? Okay. These are some of the other tweets that you would have seen if you paid attention.
Uh-huh. So we have a tweet there. It says, what does it say, Ninja?
You have 4 megabytes data remaining. That might be with 4 megabytes. Straight face.
You're supposed to reload.
The data price is way too high. You need to cut
cut
it.
Cut it. Cut it.
Cut it. Wait.
Cut it.
What? Cut it. Okay, I'm
What else
going
is there?
overboard.
Give us more tweets. No?
More tweets, production.
Yeah, here we
All
go.
networks have 30 days to make a change. Hashtag data must fall, says TiVo Church. Wait, hang on a second. All data networks must be...
You want to support
Now mean
you want to support the data must fall movement, but you realize you have no
data.
data. This is one of those moments, like where, you know, those hashtags where you can scroll through the entire hash and just laugh yourself silly by yourself.
Maybe you must
Oh,
explain
that's
to
one.
people how to scroll through the hash, because my grandmother doesn't know how to
So
do that.
here's what you do.
And you make sure you say scroll through the hashtag, not through the hash, because we don't want anyone arrested.
Well, if that's their cup of tea. So listen, here's what you do. On Twitter and on Instagram and on Facebook now, there are hashtags. You just click on the hashtag and all of the tweets and posts collected to that same topic are accessible. And some of these hashtags are extremely funny, like the one I just told you about. However, we have found that this year, the so-called chill in Mzansi has been at minus centigrade
been
levels.
funny, though.
There has been no chill in the streets, and that is a euphemism to say these guys are really, really funny and very irreverent, and nothing is beyond scrutiny.
This is my
and
favorite one,
humor.
even he's
That's
Let
the
me show
perfect
you a
word,
few of them.
irreverent, right?
Irreverent.
That's what we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Irreverent.
And also
Gleefully
audacious.
irreverent.
We are audacious.
I
Yeah.
want to show you guys a few of those irreverent,
And bodacious.
Yes.
audacious.
Praise world.
Do you guys?
When you see Lukutini at the top and Quintini at the
So this is Ricky Rick, and he's a very, very famous South African artist. He went to an event, the top looking like this, and then like I'm dapper, and then the bottom looking like he can't afford it.
I actually tweeted him myself and I said, Ricky, is this a result of a high fiber diet?
But people took shots at everything, the outfit, his legs, his knees. I saw one tweet
Like
talking
this,
about, you
like
got
this.
to see the knees. We found the C's and knees to the C's.
Oh, shit.
And what was he thinking, you know? And it's so cold. What's the reason for that?
Isn't it Gucci or something? It's like high fashion.
It doesn't matter. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Actually, it's
fashion,
low
high
fashion.
above the
Very,
knees.
very, very low
Oh,
fashion.
I feel sad. You can't change his legs.
Trying too
Yeah,
hard.
then cover them
Those
up.
are just his legs.
Put on some pants or even pantyhose. if you
But why did he
Sorry.
do it? But why did he do it?
For attention.
But why did he do it?
For
As
attention.
he's a
Oh, it's like the
fashion
time that
leader,
Casper did the thing. Why do you do these things
That's
to
so
yourself?
funny.
Why do you do these things to yourself? Anyway,
Oh, look, my phone is chill-free. Chill free.
And Mr. it was self-induced. No one asked him.
So we can really
guys-
flip things around. Like it
All
becomes a
the
caricature
time.
no matter what, right?
Everything. Do you guys remember that time, that story of the pots? We all know what we mean
Love
by the
that.
pots. Here, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, is how it started. The saga of the pots.
Fabulous.
Oh, you are the problem? Yes. Why are you the problem?
There's no need for me to explain why I'm the problem. That something is that I am the problem.
Now I'm not here for any other issues. I just need to know where are the pots. That's all I need to know.
Where the cause?
Yeah.
Where?
It's not cause because I made the things that it cannot make that cause to be done.
No. She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. What the hell did you just say?
I made the things that it cannot make that cause to be done.
Okay, so the way she walked away. So for context, that guy is Dingani. He does this show called Speak Out, and they went, to solve an issue that this family was having. One of them was that she made the things that made it not possible for the pots to be there, which then became a meme because
Became a
everybody,
meme, and it became part of our South African lexicon. Like
Yeah.
it became a thing. I think I
It
even
was
said
quite
that.
a remix.
Yes.
As well, I heard.
I even said it to my mom the other day.
I make the
Your white
things.
mother.
My mother even said something the other day. I asked her for something, and she was like, "Angazi dololo."
She made the things. She made the things that made it to be sound.
Mommy.
All right.
Dololo.
Okay, guys, one of my favorite things now are these videos where there's an actual video of something, and then we take it and make like subtitles, like
love that.
completely different.
I
Remix.
that.
We did it a lot with the Hitler one, but there's this other one.
Oh, a new one, yeah.
There's this other one I got to show you, not the Hitler one.
Oh, yeah, I
Hitler
know.
one.
Yeah, not the Hitler one because it has Hitler. So we're
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
putting it on air.
Okay.
But this one, you have to see.
It's not really Hitler, it's an actor.
Y me llama el cocinero. Risita,
like this.
ven por la paellera. Venga, que las 2 de la tarde ya están aquí. Mira el bañador. En las chanclas. Todo despeinado porque no me dio tiempo nada ponerme las chanclas y el bañador. Voy a la playa, había subido la marea. Y la encontré porque estaba la paellera agarrada metida entre las piedras de chipiones del paro. Y cuando entro en el restaurante me ve el cocinero con una paellera y a ver solamente paellera. ¡Ándale, mira dónde llega el agua! Llegaba el agua hasta el restaurante. Había subido la marea.
It's not funny.
¿Y tú? Ahora, con los 2 sacos de arroz. ¡Ay, ya vaya, baterilla! ¡Ya baterilla! que traigo baterilla!
How genius are the guys that put the things, that make the things to be making the thing to be done?
I wish they could make money off it.
Yeah,
I
no,
really
they
wish-
can. They
This
can.
is the thing.
Monetize
The internet
YouTube.
is the gift that keeps
On
on giving. Like memes for days, subtitle videos for days. I love the internet.
Oh,
Like,
guys.
shout out to the internet. Shout out
I want to
The
show you
internet.
guys.
I liked your last album.
Holla.
The Getaway was really good. I liked the collaboration. Tyler, the creator, produced most of the tracks. Then they had a couple of jazz acts on. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. I'm too
No,
niche.
but here, check this out.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about now. They say a Mercedes-Benz G-Class is just a Toyota Venture that went to private school. Look at the
That is
similarities.
scary though. Aibo, guys. No.
Ni, po, 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 ti.
This is good.
After dancing, wololo.
I saw this week in public.
Yeah.
Shaka.
Yeah.
As for sis.
How? A selfie with a dead guy.
Do you remember that girl that went to Matiba's funeral and took a selfie and said,
I was there! Oh my God! I was there! Became the biggest scandal.
I was there.
What
There
happened
was
that
a
as
girl
well?
that went to Kunu,
Yes.
to Matiba's funeral, and took a selfie there,
Oh.
and then posted on Twitter and said, hashtag I was there. Blew our minds. Biggest thing on the net.
So you tell us which of these you remember or tag us on other ones that you think are hilarious, all right? We're going to take a quick break. This is Trending SA on SABC3. When we return, I'm funny. I'm funny. He's back in the game and he's in the house.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
This is my day. This is my day.
Look at my question. Shake, 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 shake. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, that's what Lisa. But the Josie, yes it is. Yeah.
Statue? Unstatue.
He's joining us in the studio and he is doubling up to make that milli, trilly. Does he still want to be Boiti's side dish? We want to know all of these things. Welcome to Trending SA. I'm funny.
Thank you.
Hey! You guys are the same height.
What?
What?
Tino.
Listen.
Right.
Okay, just to catch our breath, let's kick this off with another track. Like now.
Right.
Oh! Trying to make a million. Triple R. Yes, boy. Woo! Hey, my hair. Yes, sir.
Trying to make a million.
Go on, Baba.
What?
Woo! My hair, my brother. Hey, my man. Hey, my man. Go on now, let's say. Triple long days, cause I'm trying to make a Ingatown now he sent. What? Bank account he clean, we sing handy, Andy. Yeah.
Wow. You get so excited about your own track.
Yes,
And
my
without a
brother.
doubt, that was the track that in many ways put you on the map, right?
Well, it put me on a different map.
On a different map.
Yes.
On the milli map.
No, I went from like a paper map into like GPS, Google Maps.
Nice
you know. I was like
one.
everywhere after that, you know. I was
What
like
the heck happened to your hair, bro?
Good question. my
Who
brother.
are you? Where's he from?
What's her name?
You know. What's her name? Oh, nah.
What's her name? What's her name?
Yes.
So what is her name?
Aya.
Aya.
Hey, this guy actually
No,
dropped the
it's,
name.
it's called Mama Aya.
Okay.
This conversation is deep now. Can we move on to the next one?
No, let's get into this thing. Who is Mama Aya? Is
Mama Aya
is she the
is
mother
a-
of your new baby, or is she like your
No,
Kobela?
my brother. She is like from the root of the Amazon, you know? And this thing
The
is...
frog I was telling you about.
Yes, exactly. You know when you want to align with the universe and become
I
one.
know what you mean. Like Maya. Okay, so there's different root
Mama
words.
Aya.
Mama Aya. So there's a stage. Friends of mine all had babies. 3 of my friends had babies recently. They're all the same
You also
age
have a
now.
baby?
No, we want to make one.
Shame.
So.
Black and white together.
I'm sorry. I know my mom is watching, my grand is watching. I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking hard. Can you guys stop putting pressure on me? Anyway, so the thing is, Maya is the name of the mother of the earth.
Yeah.
The mother of the earth. So Mama Aya must be the same thing. Are you guys mocking me while I'm being...
No,
while I'm
continue,
being deep?
please, by all
I'm
means.
learning.
yes,
But anyway, but I think they must have all read the same blog, because then all 3 of these people are like, look at my daughter, Maya. And then we're all at the same time, Maya. Then 3 kids come running towards you. Anyway, carry on.
You were saying?
Well, at least they're coming the salt of the earth.
Yes, Nana.
Yes.
Mama, no one cares about my stories.
I do.
Thanks.
I do. You were saying when I visit her.
Yes. Guess. Eke manje abulela,
Igeza
man.
semthatha. La chicken sekhona pha emthatha.
Yo, yazimthatha lo.
Zisekhona msekhaya?
Yes, zisekhona i-potholes, zisekhona i-building
At least
zisekhona
wona
i-Benz,
umisa
zisekhona i-Benz, zisathandwa i-Benz. They still love Benz,
okay.
Mercedes Benz. That's why I drive a Mercedes Benz now. So Nina, if you want that child,
Right. Hibana.
I'm not impressed by things like that. You know what I'm impressed by?
I'm just saying, like, comfort.
She's gone past the blessers phase.
Yeah.
She blesses now.
I met, what's his name? The one Kunene? I met him the other day and I was like, honey,
The one
my dad
Kunene.
has horses, my cousin has yachts. What are you going to bless me with? Anyway, carry on.
Carry on, Mananas. Carry on.
levels.
I'm so impressed by the UCT, my angel. Tell me about
yes.
Dean's List.
Wait, you are
yes.
UCT
I mean, what
kid?
is that?
Yes.
You're on the Dean's list.
Dean's List. And
So what? I was on the Dean's list.
Yeah, but that's boyfriend.
Then that's a good thing, my brother. That's a good thing for you, too.
So you are on Dean's list as well?
Sometimes.
It's
And now,
a good list to be in.
Josekai, and now you're reading for your PhD.
Yes,
Are
I'm
you
gonna.
serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're like Gigi Lamaine, Moss. What's going on?
What do you
with
mean, my brother?
No, she's
What, I like ice cream or what?
No, she's
What?
studying as
She's
well.
a super
She's going
academic.
for-
I don't like ice cream,
She's
guys.
going
Like
for a
I'm
PhD
straight,
as well.
like as
She's like
they come.
she got a cum laude graduation.
Oh,
So she's an
oh,
academic like
she has a
you.
diploma.
No. She's doing a
Like
PhD.
you.
She's doing a PhD.
You guys are both like this, like
He's
super academic hip
undermining a fellow
hoppers.
female.
That's dope, my man. Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Let's send
let your
AKA
patriarchy-
to school and do something.
Yeah.
The bars.
Because
Maybe
education is the key to. Yeah. There we
To
go.
what?
everything.
Wouldn't you offer that key to anyone?
To what?
Why don't you want me to offer it to
Whatever,
AKA?
man. Casper makes
Why?
more money than
Well,
you.
No,
and
no.
He
No,
doesn't
what
have a
about?
degree.
Yes, degrees are not there for you to make money.
Exactly.
So I really
Hey,
said
this
something
brother.
so
Shaka, where are you from, Shaka?
Hey, you think it's about money? You know
not
you can
always
win a
about
lotto
money.
now and be a
Whatever.
millionaire.
Okay,
But
okay.
how do you spell stadium?
It doesn't matter. The point is, we'll fill up the stadium when I'm we're gonna fill it up.
It's gonna be filled. Come spelling.
I know.
Spell check the crowd when it rocks up.
Exactly. and we
When
were
the
there
40,000
filling up
comes.
the stadium. So holla.
Fanny, can I ask you some questions?
Please do. Yes.
Okay, so when you found hip hop, okay, or when hip hop found you, where were you in life? How did it find you? Was it like a Jehovah's Witness? Did it come knock on the door and like, hey, rabba dabba ding
Wish.
dong?
No, not at all. You know what had happened when I was young? We used to go. We used to go and borrow things, you know,
Sugar.
with intentions of returning them later on. So we borrowed these tapes, and then we went home and we played these tapes, and these tapes had rap music in them. And then for the first time, I heard someone say F word. Can you say it here? You can't?
No, definitely not.
Hashtag, you know, we said a lot of hashtags. Hashtag this, hashtag that. I was like, these guys are free, you know? And then I wanted that freedom. And then one day I heard Pro Kid rapping. I was like, you can do it. No, free. Free.
And
you know, like WhatsApp.
I'm
you
from
know?
the southwestern township. That's where we get down, kid. If you act like a fool, you get
Chisa,
smacked like a clown, kid.
Lungu.
Bah! Okay, anyway.
Hey.
Sorry.
Exactly.
You
So
ran away
I
from
heard-
home.
No, I heard Pro Kid rap. Then I was like, wow, he can do it in Zulu in his language. And then that's when I jumped in. I said, Tosa, here we go. Millie. The phone no Millie.
Oh,
Right,
that's the car, yeah.
exactly.
Tell me about running away from home.
I ran away from home? Yeah, I ran away from where I was staying with my mother. That was a very long time ago, you know, teenage things, you know.
So what are you now, like 23? Jokes.
No, listen. So wait. That's just so that we can have context, right?
Yes.
So you woke up one day, decided you're not going to live with your mom anymore, ran away, and then what?
I woke up many days before then, my brother, trying to run, but couldn't quite make it, you know. And then this one time I was like, no, now I'm old, I'm 13. You know, yeah, I was old, yeah. You know, I was starting to grow real things under hair, you know.
But things still hadn't dropped. Okay, anyway, so then you ran where to?
To my grandmother's house in New Brighton, which was like just close by, you know. And then I'm shy, Mom Tim, what the sharp come through, I was in.
But you know what, that's called going to your grandmother's house.
So you wrote a song about your grandma's passing.
About her life, not
About
the
her
past.
life? About her life? I think we have that clip. I might be wrong, but you can look my face if I am.
It's a beautiful
Yeah.
video. It's touching.
And if you're granny's baby, like some of us are granny's baby, you
all
feel
of us
very,
are.
very
We're all
touched.
granny's
Yeah,
babies,
exactly.
I don't
Your
think you
songs
could-
do seem very kind of autobiographical. It's the story of your life. So tell us about February. Apparently, it's about suffering a big loss, hey?
Yes, all my songs are about the journey of my life.
Yeah.
I'm releasing another one next week, which is just about that. Shake was about my life, you know, where I was talking about being hijacked and kidnapped and shake and make it dangle.
What?
Anyway, back to the
No,
question.
stop
What?
there. You were
Yeah?
hijacked and kidnapped.
Yes, in Soweto. That song you were rapping about? Yes, right, that place, yes. So they hijacked me, kidnapped me, but here I am alive today, you know, which is the
But
best
you know what, listen, I want to kind of locate you because I feel like you're kind of dropping bombs and then leaving
right
us,
here.
right? You know? So what happened? How did you get hijacked? By whom? Where? How'd you get out of it? Tell me the story.
I was off to see Pro Kid.
Ironically enough. Have you collaborated with Pro Kid
No,
yet?
I haven't.
I think
I
that
haven't.
needs to happen.
Yeah, he was launching. You were crying for real.
Yeah.
Oh my
no,
goodness.
everything is real on the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're not playing
Whoa,
games
ingoma
here.
ezimnandi. Wow. Anyway, I was going to see Pro Kid launch his album. And then I was there driving Golf 6 GTI. I used to love that car. And
Did
then
you drive it like this? Because all golf
Yes,
drivers, they
from the
drive
back
like
seat.
this.
Yes, what
you
is
must
that?
you must drive it from the back seat. You can't drive it
Why
from
is
the
your
front.
eye
You must be like
Because all Golf 6 drivers
balance
are pregnant. Maybe that's...
And then that's where you got hijacked.
That's where I got hijacked, and then they took me with them, and then we had this, you know, love-hate relationship. But at the end,
So they put you in the boot and stuff.
the whole story thing, tie me up, you know, the whole story.
This is too sad. Let's talk about happy things. Tell us about where you sold gold in a day and trended for days. You even got hate from other rappers. You were riding high, and then you just decided to call it quits and disappeared.
Yes, you see, I didn't even call it quits. It just quit on me. Like, you know, I was pushing this thing, and then it just went. I was like, no! I was fighting for a long time until I realized that actually I have lost, you know? So I gave in the losing, and it's only in giving in the losing that I've actually found me.
Salvation.
What resists persists, innit?
Yeah.
Exactly. When you fight, you just keep on
What
fighting.
was
When you
the-
let go,
Surrender.
things
What is the
fall.
thing holding you back?
It was the ego, trying to be that guy that wins, you know? Like, you can't kick me because I have to kick you back. But,
But you
kick,
won, though.
That kick was a big kick, you know?
What kick?
The gold thing, because I went gold and then like it died out after.
Yeah.
So, because what was it?
You
What
went
was
gold,
it?
my love.
Was
That's the
it
most important thing.
Was it the
Yes.
backlash? Was it the backlash, or was it people saying, it's not really gold because you did it in a funny way, you know?
It was
Or
everything. It was
what
all
was
of them.
it?
It was all of them.
So what,
was
did
all
it
of
hurt
them.
you and then
No.
make you go, oh, I'm so hurt, and then I'll come back? Like, what is the thing? What's the thing?
So here's what had happened, right? So I have this big dream that I want to go out there and get something. Like I want to go out there and get gold. I want to be this big star. So I went out and I worked hard. I traveled everywhere around the country just promoting this album. Tenga. And then the day came and poof, gold came, you know? And I had other deals that I had set up for people to buy in bulk, you know, and then give off albums and all that stuff. So it worked in that sense. But as soon as it worked, I did not have the feeling of I achieved something amazing, you know?
Wow.
I was still empty inside. And then that emptiness within me just kept attracting all the badness and all this hate and all this. So I was just attracting bad things until I crashed.
Rick Astley.
I mean, I think this is quite spectacular. Hearing your story is always so interesting. I've spoken to you on the radio a couple of times, pre and post.
You are right.
So it's been interesting to watch your ascent. And the new TV show on SABC1 is called Street Cred, starting on October the 13th.
Correct.
And everyone can find you on social media as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Ifani. Hi, Mani. In the house.
Thank you.
Thank you, my
We'll
brother.
be right back. This is Training
Thank you,
SA
thank you,
on
thank you,
3.
thank
Can we hear some music on the way out?
Yeah, some more iFunny music, please.
This is my day. This is my day.
Welcome back. You are still watching Trending SA. It is officially almost time to start the weekend, baby. Now, if you missed any of our episodes this week, then you can spend part of your weekend binge watching us on YouTube. Listen, it's a good idea to do that.
That's lit.
We're lit. All right, so I think it's been a very good week. We have one more video to prove that we don't deserve the internet. Have a look at this one.
How crazy is it? No, bring it back, bring it back,
Please
bring it
play
back.
it again. Can we play it
Bring
again?
it back, play it again.
Oh, that is classic. First we praise.
Yeah.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to be in the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family, wait, see, they like a panda.
Guys, we do not deserve the internet.
Babes, what do me so? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Guys, did you see the Sarafina version of this?
No.
I'm going to show it to you at next TBT.
Okay.
All right. It's
That was
incredible.
really great.
Yeah, it was nice.
It's been a great week as well.
It's been a great week.
What did you take away from this week? What stood out for you?
My God, that I love you
What
guys.
happened this week?
I love you guys. I love this show. Is this like a job?
Do you know what I mean?
I think it's a
The
bit
best
illegal.
job on earth.
We are blessed. We do need rain. Please don't forget. Don't forget that, we have water restrictions. Don't go crazy. We know you got swimming pools because you reach. Just don't forget that, we've got water restrictions.
You reach. What are they reaching for?
You're rich. Look at me. I'm rich. Oh.
You know what? You know when they tell you about the show, like you have to come here and talk about what's trending and talk about social media. I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah.
Well, I think the thing is that thing that they always say that, what happens on social media is really a reflection of what happens in real life.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so the ability for us to connect on social media, like for me, this feels like a connection spot.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
connecting with you as well. I mean, we never discount the things that you say to us and that you tweet us and that you comment on any of our Instagrams. Like, it's really connecting. So we appreciate that. And that's how we end off the week. All right.
We
Thank
love
you
you.
very much for watching. We will surely reunite again Monday, 12 midday. God willing, we shall be together again.
Reunited, it'll feel so good. Reunited, and we both.
I mean, this
Actually,
is weird.
guys, have you
Don't
noticed, like,
Don't waste water.
don't waste water. But you know contemporary dancers, I can't stand contemporary dancing because they're always reaching like this. But why don't you just take another step and then you can go and fix whatever it is that you need and then
So for all like that, we'll catch you on Monday. God bless you. I mean, it makes sense. Just walk to the thing.
to the thing, go
Pick
and
it up.
fetch the thing and put it in your pocket and you'll be
And
fine.
sit down. Yeah.
One does not.
This is my day.